Oh, good afternoon. Happy Friday, everybody. How are you doing? I've got class. Ladies are busy sewing, and we are going to show you how to tie a bow. Something simple. We haven't done it in a while, but I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I have extra fingers helping me today. So, Pam, look who came to visit. Yay!
Oh, way over here. Okay, so she needs my 2 fingers.
Yes, so I need your 2 fingers. So, I'm going to show you a couple different ways. But for in class, this is how we're tying our ribbon today in class. You're going to take your ribbon in half. Oh, and I guess I should have that recording so everybody will see it. I'll do it again in a minute. I'll do it for you guys again in a minute if you miss this. It's one of those days. Okay, so you take it and put it.
Do it this way.
Yeah. Behind you. Then cross it over. You're going to crisscross. Then take one of them and take it underneath. Come back and tie. And then you just look at that. You can make a perfect bow every time. Small, large, doesn't matter what size. We're going to do it again. We're going to take a piece of ribbon and do it. Okay. Yeah, a little bit closer. The closer her fingers are, the smaller it's going to be. So if you've got big, wide ribbon, of course, then you can move it a little bit farther. Yeah, right there. Okay, so just put it behind. You put it behind, over, crisscross in the front, then take it around and tie. Look at that. And then you can tighten it up if you want to. You can make perfect bows every time. Now you can also, if you don't have extra people or hands, or you need to make a teeny weeny tiny one, chopsticks. So chopsticks will work and do the same thing. I've got one of my little gadget holders that'll actually hold my chopsticks for me, but I'm going to get Pam to hold on to the chopsticks. And we're going to redo this little bow. So if we have a tiny little ribbon and you want to make teeny tiny ones, same thing. Behind, around front, twist it over, bring it through, and tie. Now look at that. For your Kimberbell projects, look at that teeny weeny tiny ribbon, and you can do perfect ribbons, perfect bows every time. It's just that easy. So what is everybody working on today? I can tell you what the boys are doing. Pam and Bob are visiting, and look for some pictures on our Facebook later. The boys, we've left them alone in the shop. Yeah, not always such a great idea, but Bob's a good organizer, so they are moving things around and reorganizing everything. So when next time you come into the shop, it is going to look different. So they are working on that. I worked and did a little demo this morning on our pillow. This is our pillow that we're going to be our dealer digital exclusives. Pam's busy helping me and making kits, lots and lots of kits. But I think she took a little bit of a break, not much, because I've got, let's see, she's got all of the August done. She's working on September. We're working on table runner kits. It is so nice to have some help. And we get to have a good time too. So, but I think she has a national something or other day. So let me get her back over here. Fun fact. She's got.
Yes,
she's got a fun fact. Fun fact Friday.
Yes. Okay. So where am I? Okay, I'll just get down here on the floor.
You can have a
All
chair.
right. Now she won't let me have a chair. Anyways. Okay, did you know that today, August 22nd, 1989, so it can also be like a throwback.
August.
We're not in August, are we?
No.
Okay, well,
but that's okay. That's okay. We'll do the. In case you're not here, we'll do the fun fact anyway. You're just a month ahead. It's okay.
Yes.
It's
Okay. Well,
let's
just. It is Fun Fact Friday, so let's just have fun and jump ahead to August 22nd, 1989, the rings of Jupiter were discovered by the Voyager 2 spacecraft. And also today, yeah, August 22nd. Okay, so next month I thought it was what is it? I just now lost my train of thought. The National Day, it's going to be National Angel Day. So it's not today, it's next month. So anyways, we can have fun because I just messed up.
That's okay. See, I got her in there working. She's listening to music.
Look
at her. She's wearing fabric. Doesn't she wear the colors well?
Yes.
Thank you, Pam.
Okay. I'll go back and work.
She's going to go back and pack. I think she's been sniffing glue or something in there. Okay. If you see the quilt behind me, that is one of our block of the month quilts. We have gotten the fabric is on its way. We've got it scheduled, and we are going to be making lots of fun blocks, great for beginners as well as advanced. So we've got that coming on. We're getting down to where we're getting close to the end of the month, and let's see, there's some more things. What else is coming over at the shop? We're waiting on our kits. I think they may be delivered today, and then I'll get paint. We got to go shop for fabric, but here's our gnome. He's in class today as well. He's going to be a roaming gnome. So if you want to be part of the gnome roam fun, you may need to sign up for License to Create. It is a great deal. You know, if you look at the cost of the classes, when you do a one-day event, you do a two-day event. When we try to put some of these together, that 5 classes, 5 days, not in a row because we all need a break. Some really, and you get the stabilizers and the classes, the videos, and all of that kind of stuff. It's well worth it. I ordered some fabric. I ordered some threads from Filtech. You know, we do have a lot of Filtech thread. We really like their thread. I ordered a couple kits for Cup of Cheer. So if you're one that likes to have the exact threads, I have a couple of those kits. And of course, if more people want them, I can get them from Filtech. They ship, you know, I order one day, it's like the next day, and they're up. The thread's made here in the U.S. The company is up in, I think it's Hagerstown, Maryland. So they're up in Maryland. They respond quickly. They get it to me quickly. It's not sitting on some boat out in the middle of nowhere. And they have glow in the dark. We don't have to wait till September. So I have some glow in the dark thread coming. And as soon as it gets here, I'm testing it. I only got a couple spools because I want to test it and make sure it really does glow. And so be watching as soon as it arrives. Be watching for a little glow in the dark video so that you guys can see. And then I'm sure some of you are going to want it for your Halloween projects. So I still don't have my comments working, but if anybody has a comment or something that they would like to say. Oh, Pam, Colleen was cracking up. He has his shoe on today. She was laughing and cracking up. So it's, you know, some days it's just Jane Reed finishing the July table runner today. Well, hurry up, Jane, because we're cutting August. August is going to be ready. How do you suggest we store our Kimberbell quilts like Cup of Cheer? You mean storing from one year to the next? I'm sure we may have some other people out there that have some suggestions. I'll tell you where not to store them. I would not suck the life out of them in a plastic bag or store them in plastic. I wouldn't store anything like that because it gets moisture in, and any of us that live in moist climates, you don't want to do that. The moisture can cause the colors to bleed because it sets on the same colors over long periods of time. It can cause, you know, mold and mildew and mustiness and that kind of stuff. To be honest, some of my Christmas ones that I've made get folded up, and they are end up up in the attic. But best is to fold them up. Maybe fold them up and wrap them in a sheet, something like that, so that you don't have edges showing. You can put them in the closet, someplace where it's dark and pillowcases. Yes, a pillowcase would work very well. Same thing. And I do that with my sheets. Fold up all my sheets when they're done, put them in a pillowcase, and then they go back and forth to the coach. But a pillowcase, taking some of the leftover fabric and making one to fit, is a good idea. And that way you don't have, you forget to leave the closet light on and off, and those fluorescent lights will fade things. So that way you've got it kind of protected. But that's the best thing. Somebody came in and bought one of our floor machines and asked what was they're the plastic, that plastic cover inside. And Mike pulled it out. He said, yes, and I would throw it away. That's another thing. When there's moisture and stuff, I don't cover any of my machines with plastic dust covers. Actually, I don't cover mine because I use them, and that's the best thing that you should do. But in the heat and humidity and stuff, you don't want to um, um, folding the embellishments. Linda, that's one of those where I would have to have it laid out and I would fold it, watching the embellishments. Probably, if you make that little bag to put the embellishments in, then that would be a good, something good too. And I know we've got a lot of time, energy, and money tied up in the Cup of Cheer quilt. So I'm sure that's something that we can figure out as we sew and lay it out. I would fold it and roll it. You could roll it, something like that, so that your leathers and those kind of things aren't folded in half and scrunched. So I would, be cognizant of that and careful. But you could always have, a piece of fabric or um, I wouldn't go to have tissue and that kind of stuff, but that I think the pillowcase, and watch the way you fold it. And don't put it on the bottom of the heap and have tons of stuff on top. Maybe have that one be on the top. Or you know what? Maybe because it's a beautiful quilt, you've worked hard on it, you love it, leave it out and enjoy it. Who says Christmas can only be in December? Not me. If you walked into my front room, I have a wooden nativity or wooden Mary, Joseph, and baby that Pam made me for Christmas, and I left a couple Christmas things out because I like them. I have a horseshoe snowman my nephew made, and I keep it out because I like it. Besides which, the snowman makes me feel cooler when it's so hot outside. I have a beautiful freestanding lace tree, not tall, just a small one with lights and everything that a friend of mine made, and I left it out. So, I encouraged people last year to leave something out and have a little bit of Christmas all year long. So, right now, I have a nice quilt stand that my brother-in-law made. There's a snowman quilt on it because I like it. And hoping maybe because I have a snowman sitting on the quilt stand next to my chair, it'll keep it cooler in there. Oh, goodness. I think today must be Silly Friday. Okay, so I just like that idea. Just leave something out because we sometimes we don't need to categorize a holiday this day and that's it. We work really, really hard and this day and then it's over and gone. Maybe if we did take time to enjoy things a little bit longer, might be kind of nice. Okay. I am going to head on back to class unless somebody has. That's right. You do all the time and effort and work on it. Good grief. We need to enjoy the fruits of our labors. Yeah. So that's a good challenge. It is Christmas in July, unless you have to dig too deep. You know, if you're making something for yourself for Christmas in July and August this year, put it out, enjoy it. I know that the Cup of Cheer quilt, when it's done, is going up, and it's going to be up for a long time because it's going to take a long time to make it. You will probably see it show up in here on the wall, and it may just stay up there unless I need to take it down for class once we get started on it. So, okay, ladies, I'm heading back to class. You guys go, make it a great day. Go sew something, have a wonderful weekend. We're going to share have a little bit of sister time, a little bit of sewing, and see what else we can get into. And we'll be back to see you on Tuesday.